Hello everyone, I welcome you here again. So today we have Miss Vritika with us. So welcome Vritika.
Thank you, Vinny.
So we want to know your academic background first. Please tell us.
So coming to my academic background, I did my schooling from Delhi, DB Public School. I scored pretty well in my 10th and 12th standard. And then I pursued my graduation from Shriram College of Commerce. That was bachelor's in commerce. Then I went for my master's in commerce from Delhi University itself. During my this qualification and my studies only, I did a number of internship, which actually gave me that kind of exposure to be more curious to know about things. And that's when I decided to pursue my PhD in organizational behavior and human resource management.
Okay. So currently from where, which institute you are doing your OB and HR PhD?
So I have recently joined Delhi University itself, Department of Commerce, Delhi School of Economics.
Okay, DSC. So do you want to
Yes.
share something about the selection procedure? How was it? Do you want to share your experience?
Yes. So during my selection procedure, uh, there are a lot of pre-planning that you need to do, and you need a lot of networking to understand uh, the kind of expectation which different institutes have. So I've actually appeared for different institutes as well, and it when you have some kind of guidance during the process, it actually helps a lot. So it's always good to seek help, and there are a lot of groups that you can join where seniors and where the current scholars of those particular institutes have are actually part of it. So they tell you that okay, that in which direction your interview can go, and what are the minimum or the like they even take the mock interviews, so you'll get to know that okay, what is your potential, where do you stand, and on what areas you can actually work forward to clear the interviews and to crack those. So coming to Delhi University interview, first the application form. There you need to fill all the basic details, your qualification. You need to be net qualified in order to appear for the interview. Then a proposal is asked for. Then during the interview process, usually the faculty in that particular area is the one who takes the interview. And then the very first question is something about yourself or introduce yourself. Then gradually they talk about the proposal that you have submitted. Then they can even talk about your experience or any of the particular thing that you have told them during your introduction itself. uh, at the same time, you need to have some kind of understanding about the research methodology. Not too much technical. However, you need to be very much clear with the basics, and what you need to be very thorough with the proposal that you have submitted. So, and at the same time, you need to know about the different journals that you have referred. And apart from that, some extra questions can be asked to understand your personality bit more. So that's all about it. And yeah, you need to know specifically the name of the journals and other things, what is going on in particularly in your area, and the most recent contribution that anyone has made in regard to the proposal that you have submitted.
Okay, that's very wonderfully you explained. So tell me one thing, how did you decide to go for a PhD? What are your career aspirations?
Okay. So as I have already mentioned that during my internship only, I realized that I want to study further and I want to make some contribution to the particular problems that I felt during my tenure with different organizations. So that's how I decided the area. And then further, coming to PhD, during my master's only, I started preparing for NET JRF. So this is usually the minimum criteria or usually the entry gate to the PhD programs. So I cleared NET JRF and then I started applying to the different programs.
Okay, that's wonderful. So, total, how many scholars are there in your OBHR area?
Okay, so in OBHR area, there are different guides and there are different supervisors. This year or in this particular session, two of us have joined who are required complete the coursework. However, there are more PhD scholars who are exempted from the coursework. So, in case you have done any coursework during your MPhil or in any other institute, so you have the certificate for that. So then they'll exempt you from the course. So you can directly work on your research, and the process is quite fast. The allocation of the guide and everything, it took very less time. So that's how it is.
Okay, that's very wonderful. So, a lot of researchers are going for the quantitative approach. Some are going for qualitative. So, what are your interests? Which particular method you wanna, apply?
So this is, I think, it's one of the confusion with which a lot of us face is whether to go for quantitative or qualitative. In reality, what I have noticed and what I have seen personally felt is that nothing can be completely or in absolute terms. You can't have a quantitative research absolutely, or you can't go for qualitative research absolutely. Um, it's always a combination of these two, and like in reality and while you are actually researching, you'll face a lot of problems. So then it depends on that, okay, which is more dominating, whether you want to go for more quantitative dominating research ahead, or you want to go for a qualitative dominating research ahead. But you can't have in absolute terms.
Okay. In PhD journey, it is mostly like a individual journey. So, do you wanna share something about how to network with other scholars? What are the importance of networking in PhD? Do you wanna share something about it?
Yes. So yeah, everyone says that PhD is an individual journey, but at the same time, you need to know that what is happening around. You need to know because it solves half of your problem. If you are collaborating or if you get a really good guidance, then you already know the way. So your efforts is more directed to achieve what you really want to achieve. So yeah, networking, you can connect with the people over LinkedIn. You can look at the profile of the people. So almost most of the institute, they share the profile of the scholars as well as the faculty who are teaching in that particular area. So you can look for the similar kind of interest. So if any faculty can have a past paper or maybe a similar topic that you are planning to pursue, you can connect with them, and honestly, the faculty and the scholars, they are really humble to support and help and guide. So during my tenure, a lot of people have guided me, and this is the reason that I was able to crack a lot of interviews. So yeah, you can network with them over WhatsApp group, Telegram groups, LinkedIn, and you can reach out to them through a friend of friends, and yeah, even through Instagram as well. You can connect with people, and they'll be more than happy to help.
Okay, that's really wonderful. So, is there anything else, Vritika, you want to share with all the viewers?
So yeah, I think one of the questions that I skipped is you asked about my career aspirations. Being a research scholar, it's a journey, okay. And coming to the aspirations, you need to prove your work. So publication is one of the core thing that you need to focus on. And if you get good guidance and if you start working piece by piece or bit by bit, then in during your journey you'll be able to achieve a good one. And at the end, I would just like to conclude that it's a bend in the road is not the end of the road. So yeah, you actually need a lot of sincerity, perseverance, and hard work to complete this journey. And every milestone you achieve is taking you forward to the best you can have.
Very well said, Vritika. So thank you so much for sharing your time and experience with all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vinny.